Hello, today I'm going to extract these dry rose flower petals into three different oils. So this is a rose petal which I collected from the plant outside, and these are all original, all organic and dried. These petals were dried in the shade. No sunlight was used to dry them, so they can maintain all the nutrients. So now I have here this empty bottle, clean empty bottle, and three different oils I have here. This is almond oil, badam tel, second is coconut oil. Any organic coconut oil you can use it. I just pour into a small, and here is this olive oil. So this is olive oil. So in a three different oil I'm going to mix. First I'm going to take this almond oil, which is 1 tablespoon. So let's add 1 tablespoon almond oil into this. Another one more. So here I have 2 tablespoon of almond oil. In the same quantity I will use for coconut oil. So this will be coconut oil. One tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. So in this time I'm mixing all three different oil so that we can enrich our rose extraction in a three different oil to make it more nutritious. And I will add only 1 tablespoon olive oil. So its ratio is 2 almond oil, 2 tablespoon coconut oil, and 1 tablespoon olive oil. Now next thing I'm going to do, these petals I want to basically torn them, even make it a small pieces so that they can get absorbed or in the oil very nicely. So these are all big petals. I'm going to use you can use I think we can use scissor also, but it will take some time, but it will create more, it will be more effective. I'm going to pause my video for a minute so that I can break all these, otherwise it will be going very lengthy. So now you can see I break all the petals in small pieces by just doing this plucking, so that once they will go into oil through extraction, they can give more and more fragrance. So now it's time to add all the petals into oil, can see how nicely it look like. Now they are settling. We have to add all these flour. I'm thinking to add more oil in it in the same ratio to maintain the ratio 2:2 to 1. So all the flower petals are in. There are some small pieces remain. I think I will add some little bit more oil here. So in the same ratio, first coconut oil, almond oil, so rather than 2 teaspoon, I am going to add only 1 teaspoon this time. And then 1 teaspoon coconut oil, and the last but not least, this olive oil, so half teaspoon, so that I can maintain our ratio. Now there are 2 ways to extract oil, so I better use this wooden spatula or wooden stick to press them every petals inside the oil. And there are 2 ways. Either we can cover with the black cloth and put it in the sun for at least 1 week or 2 weeks, minimum 1 week. So another way, I'm going to do heating steam. Heat this oil in the steam for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then extract and then filter it in the next day. That will be the easier and quickest method. So let's close this one tightly and then we'll heat. So now I just flavor it with rose petals in 3 oils. You can see they are very nicely submerged in the oil: coconut oil, almond oil and olive oil. Now need to add some water in this pan. And I have a big strainer. Just put it here and then leave this bottle inside the strainer. Remove this label and cover it with some lid. Make sure it should remain straight, that will be better. Now I will start heating. So once water start boiling, basically oil get warm up and it will extract all the rose fragrance and rose oil into 3 different oils, and I will give almost 30 to 45 minute boiling heating, and after that I will leave it 24 hours. In the next day we will filter it. So I will show you after some time how is it doing. Now water has started boiling. You can see steam is everywhere. So I will slow down the heating of the boiling the water and then leave it for 30 minutes. In between I have to check, make sure the water is not gone. So far so it's working nice. So now you can see I have waited for 24 hours after heating, and all the rose flower petal, they are submerged in the oil. They are little bit warm. I just warm a little bit so that oil can be still remain a little bit warm, not completely cold. Now I have the glass bottle and a strainer to strain. Always use a wooden spatula or wooden stick to filter it out, all the oil. So here we have very nice rose oil into 3 different oil, which can be used in a daily skin nourishment, for skin nourishment. A little bit more. So this is ready. Rose oil in coconut oil, almond oil and olive oil. You can pack it and then label it, so we can keep it in the safe place. Rose oil in 3 different oil. I would like to show you that I have some more dry rose petal which I dried over the spring, and that is my for future. If I need more, we can make it more. And thank you very much. I hope you like it, and if you have any comment, question, please feel free to ask. Thanks.